But I was thinking about Marvin Mims, too, because like I said, this list that I got was just starters, the first wide receiver for every team, and they went through all of them. But I was thinking about Marvin Mims, too, and we're wondering what step he can take in his sophomore season. Will he become a bigger factor than he was? Really had a good game as a wide receiver, a couple of good moments as a kick returner, but can he be more consistent in that receiver role? And when I thought about that, I thought, you know who's pretty consistent in the receiver role? The guy I look at every single day.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Brandon Stokley.
Uh-oh.
And then I went to your Pro Football Focus page, your Pro Football Reference page, excuse me. And I saw, okay, Stokes' first year in Denver, 2007. Now, you're a vet at that point, right? But can Marvin Mims kind of replicate what you did in your first year as a Bronco and his second year as a Bronco when he's actually going to get a bigger opportunity now that Jerry Jeudy is gone? Stoke, what you did in that year was catch 40 passes for 635 yards, and you found the back of the end zone 5 times. So if I asked you, over-under on Marvin Mims, 40.5 catches, 635.5 yards, and 5.5 touchdowns, just like Cortland Sutton said can Marvin Mims have a Brandon Stokley-esque year for the Denver Broncos?
Oh, man.
Nice year, by the way.
Thank you. Yeah, that was a fun year. I came here with a busted Achilles. And, so I didn't think I was going to play football anymore, and then came here on just a one-year deal, knew nothing about Denver, and just had a blast.
Yeah.
Loved it. And so played a lot more than I thought I would play.
You never really left.
No, still haven't left. It was Javon Walker and Brandon Marshall.
Yeah.
The starting receivers, Javon Walker, I don't know, knee, something.
Yeah.
And next thing you know, it's like, I'm starting.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Brandon Marshall are starting. I'm like,
Didn't
hey,
Javon Walker get beat up in Vegas for his chains?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
that was the story.
That's the name I know for it, yeah.
And I'm like, I didn't really sign up to play 60 plays a game coming off of Achilles a year ago, 70 plays. It's like, wow.
This is not part of the plan.
Right. No, y'all aren't paying me enough for this. No, but it was a lot of fun. Cutler and Marshall, Scheffler, right? I mean, we had a blast. So, fun year. I don't think you'll get. Yes,
you said his name.
Thank you.
Had to
You
get
got to get that one, that drop in there. I don't think he'll get 6 touchdowns. So I'd go under on the touchdowns.
Okay.
And the thing here with Marvin Mims is I think they're going to give him a lot of opportunities here to be the guy, right, to get the experience.
Yeah.
But also, like, if he's not stepping up to the plate, now you have some other guys behind him, Timmy Pats possibly, Troy Franklin,
Vele.
So you have some guys.
How about Lil Jordan?
Lil Jordan, Josh Reynolds. I mean,
forgot about Josh
Reynolds.
Reynolds.
There's guys there that will be like, Sean Payton won't hesitate to give those guys more opportunities. So I just don't know what it's going to look like in Week 10. I think Week 1, Week 2, Week 3, you're going to see a lot of Marvin Mims, but after that, it's like, I don't know if he's still going to be the guy. He's going to have to earn that by how he's played earlier in the season. So, I mean, you look at the numbers there, Marvin Mims over under 40.5 catches. That's not really that many for a starting wide receiver. But I would just go under. I'd go under all of them again. I just would go under. The uncertainty at quarterback, I don't really know if he's going to be the guy the whole season, every single game. So I'm taking the under. How about you?
Okay. I'm going to do the same thing here. I'm going to go under on everything but one. And what I'm going to go over on is the catches at 40.5. Look at what Marvin Mims was able to do last year. And I would call it, I mean, I know he's a rookie, so I'm kind of trying to do this on a scale, right? But it was a disappointing rookie year from the wide receiver position. Now, I get that it was a disappointing year for a lot of people on the Denver Broncos team. And he had the clip where Russ doesn't even look at him and all that stuff. So this is all on a scale. But I was a little disappointed. I thought we'd see some more out of Marvin Mims, 22 catches, 377 yards, and just the touchdown that he had in like week 3. So what I'm going over on is the catches, 40.5. Because I do think, like you said, he is going to get the opportunities. I do think he'll make the most of them. And then they'll see how they can use him moving forward. Little packages or plays specifically for Marvin Mims just to get the ball in his hands. So touchdowns, yeah, I'm with you on the under there. Yardage, 635. I mean, is he going to double his yardage production? I'm a little hesitant on that one, but catches, I would expect him to be over 40.5 catches. And I'm not saying he's going to go catch 65 balls, but 45, 48, right. I think he should do that.
Just get to 41, you hit.
That's it.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, you win. So, hopefully that's the case. Hopefully it is. He's got to stay healthy. He played in 16 games last year. Was banged up a little bit there late or something, and had an opportunity to play. I don't really remember the whole story there, but yeah, I mean, he's got to stay healthy. He did a good job last year playing in 16 games, and you make some good points there. So hopefully that's the case. Hopefully he's the guy this year opposite of Cortland.
Yeah,
and we feel good about him moving forward because. Got to find a playmaker. Got to find hopefully a couple playmakers for Bo Nix at the receiver position. And you feel like at a certain point here, probably going to be moving on from Cortland. Needs to be one of these young guys, Marvin, Troy Franklin, Devon Vele. One of these young guys got to step up and, show that, hey, I can do it and I can be that guy. Or the Broncos will be looking for those guys, in free agency or in the draft again next year.
That's right. All right, Broncos country, those are the numbers for Cortland. Some numbers we came up with for Marvin Mims. What do you like on those? Tell us on the RamosLaw.com text line at 303-713-1043. Quickly tell you about the 2024 Michelob Ultra Fan Golf Tour presented by BudgetRoof.com and the Pin Play app. Second stop is now 6 days away. Thursday, July 18th. That's the Saddle Rock Golf Course, which is in Aurora. They have magnificent panoramic views, compelling course layout, and attractive clubhouse amenities. That makes Saddle Rock a must-play. You should play. Thursday, July 18th. Get your foursome together and book your tee time at denversports.com/golf tour. That's denversports.com/golf tour. I got to tell you something, Stoke. I had dinner last night with my mother, my lovely sister, and Emerson, my nephew. Shout out to you, Em. And my mom, I did not know this. My mom has become a frequent listener of the radio show.
Oh, it.
And I do like it. Shout out to you, Mom. It's something like I wish my family actually did more, like listen to what I do for a living. They don't a lot, but, they have busy lives, I guess.
I probably they just don't like you all that much.
That might be the case, too.
You annoy them.
Well, you're the one that annoyed my mother.
Oh.
My mom's got a bone to pick with you, dude.
Uh-oh, what did I do?
We were talking about rings and whether or not I deserve a ring for the Denver Nuggets.
Yeah.
Because I worked for them forever, and they won a championship while I was there.
I don't know about forever. I mean, how many years?
8.5.
Okay.
I mean, that's a pretty decent chunk of change.
Decent.
It's like the longest I've ever done anything in my life. So,
does that qualify you for a ring?
I think it does.
Okay, but tell me.
My mother also believes it does.
Oh, she does.
And she said and she goes, I know the quote. Stokley said, quote, nobody in the media does enough to win a ring, end quote. She said, I wanted to drive down there and punch Stokley in the face.
I love it. Shout out to your mom. I probably deserved it. So I respect that for sure. I still don't think you deserve a ring.
She said, I was going to call. And then I said, Mom, just don't call, okay? Please don't call the radio show to
No, that would be
me.
great. That would be great. You did radio, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you did do some in-game stuff.
I did in-arena stuff,
You
too.
didn't deserve an Avs one for sure.
I don't have a lot of pushback for you on that.
That's the one that you didn't deserve, okay?
Which I got, though.
Huh?
I
got
know,
it. You did, but, why? You probably didn't deserve that one. But you probably did, thinking about it, because you were an in-game guy.
Mm-hmm.
You worked for the team. You were there night in and night out.
Yeah,
so, all right, yeah, I was probably just being a jerk that day. So I apologize to your mom. I'm not apologizing to you. I don't think you deserve an Avs one, but you probably do deserve a Nuggets one. But you got screwed like I got screwed.
That's right.
I deserve a Giants one.
You certainly do.
I caught one pass at you, right? And then I'm watching the Hard Knocks.
Caught one pass and then just headed home.
Yeah, just got on the bus and just took a Greyhound right to Denver from Philly. I was watching the Hard Knocks deal the other night. Giants, right? It's awesome. Love it. We're having fun watching it, family. And they said they had a sign. And it said something like, once a Giant, always a Giant. I'm like, that's BS.
What?
That's BS. Y'all don't remember me.
Yeah.
Y'all don't remember me. I don't believe it for 1 second. So, yeah. So you got screwed. I got screwed.
Yeah.
It's just the way it works sometimes, buddy.
And both of us are equally deserving. So
at least you got
we
one.
can relate.
Yeah, at least you got one. Probably the wrong one, though. I don't know. Hit us up. RamosLaw.com text 303-713-1043. Does Josh deserve a Nuggets championship ring? Because he did. He was an in-game commentator, host, did games and stuff, and so you worked for the team, and but they did give you an Avs one.
Yeah.
which is kind of weird.
I would gladly. This is making me a bad ring holder. I would gladly trade my
Right.
Avs one for a Nuggets
Yeah,
one.
because you're a basketball guy.
Yeah, and it means more to me.
Right.
I worked for them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
someday.
with you. Tell your mom. I apologize.
Okay,
And,
all right.
and I have changed my tune.
She'll appreciate that. So
right.
thank you for doing that.